Hello. Wasn't quite expecting that to end so suddenly. I was just taking a slurp of my tea. Good afternoon, everybody. And yes, I have my cup of tea, seeing as it's afternoon tea at 3. And what are you all drinking this afternoon? As you can see, trouble is in the background, so shh, we'll have to be quiet. So, long time no see. Been a while. I think when I set this up, I look back and it's been about 10 months since we stopped our Tuesday nights. So yeah, here we are. Let's see who's joined us this evening. And first at the top of the list is David from Sprue and Glue. Hiya, David. I say I got the best seat in the house, lol. Yes, first in. Well done. Gosh, what time did you log in? Where's your clock? The wrong time. And we have Mark Shallard saying hi everyone, second best seat. More than welcome. Good to see you again, Mark. And Anfield Road, hi host and chat. From last night, if I remember correctly, that's Lee. So hi Lee. Or no, I won't. I'm not that cruel. And we're also joined by the lovely Marcy of Scale Model Muse. Saying good morning all. Why that says hand pink waving, I'm not too sure, but I think that's one of the YouTube emojis or whatever you call it. And David saying hi Pansy and hi Muse. See, David doesn't care. David just and hi Mark. Mark saying hello. And let's have a look. Next, Mark saying, are snakes provided? I don't get the joke. Sorry, Mark. Or unless it's a misprint and it's supposed to be cakes. A nice fine piece. And David saying, bring on the crafty crafter. Yeah, I'm here. No, but the cobwebs are free. LOL. And David saying, hiya, Carl. No, he can't hear. He's got his headset on. I'm sure he'll log in onto the chat soon. And Marcy's saying, hiya, stranger. Where are we? I'm losing track. And David's on the coffee. Okay, I had a coffee this morning, but I fancied a cup of tea this afternoon. Mix it up a bit. And it's 10 a.m. over in the States, and it's coffee time, says Marcy. And we're joined by the lovely Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Hope you're doing well. Just a spur of the moment pop on after David was pestering me last night during the Saturday night crash. So I thought I'd come on and give everybody an update where we're up to. Mark is saying, hi, Carl, we see you. And James has popped in to say, Hal, oh. There we go. And everybody's saying hi to Jackie and James. And David saying, yeah, also known as Pansy Potter. I don't know. Cruel, the lot of you. David saying, hiya, Jackie and Kevin. Marcy saying, yeah, it's a pink emoji of a weaving hand. That's the thing. On StreamYard, it just does the print. So I'll have to open the YouTube on the other screen so I can see what's what. Oh, okay, we have another visitor. That's Charlie Boy in the background, the old sod. And yeah, it was supposed to be snacks. Okay, I'll let you off then. No snacks, although I do have a couple of bourbons lying around somewhere. So yeah. And David said, yeah, he's busy on the farm. Yeah, we both are. So both started, we haven't played it in a long time. And so we decided to have another go at it. And Moss is saying, in my time zone anyway, yes. And we're joined by Darkosaurus saying, hello, peoples. Good afternoon, Dorka. And everybody's saying hi to everybody. So, yeah, I promised a bit of an update. I should have written a list. I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now I'm on. I knew exactly, I've got in my head what I wanted to say, what I wanted to update you with, and now gone. So we'll start off first of all. I had noticed when I set this up that I am now sitting at 101 subscribers. So thank you so much. I am so excited about that. Finally made it. It's taken me 12 months or more, probably coming up to 2 years now. But these last sort of few months have just been the occasional subscriber here and there, but yeah, we're finally over that 100 mark, so thank you very much. So excited. And yes, I think the other thing was, because I haven't been on a live I haven't been on lives at all, sort of popped in a few times but not really crafted on James's 48 hour build, and that was the last time I was actually on live. So I thought, okay, I'll show you a few bits and pieces what I've made over the last few months. Once I got my mojo back, because it did take me a while, quite a few months. I think what got me back into it was making Emma's Christmas presents, and that was sewing. And it sort of spurred me on to the sewing side, and like Carl said to those who were on last night, I had a sewing machine as my birthday present. It was a bit early because my birthday isn't actually until next week, but I have pretty much been using it non-stop. And I made her a cushion, a big cushion cover, one side with Lord of the Rings themed, like quilted, and the back was all fur, and a dice bag or a drawstring bag, but it's really for a dice because she's big into D&D. So that sort of spurred me on, and after Christmas I started making a few other bits and pieces and getting back into my crafting. Did a bit of Lego. Obviously those who were on my Facebook group would have seen pictures and what have you of those things. I also managed to finish the video, the last couple of videos for the Soho time build. So I don't know if everybody's managed to catch up on them. But no, I've got all the footage for the caravan build. I just haven't got I don't know what the word for it is, the motivation to sort it all out. Hopefully I will at some point, but you've all seen photographs of it anyway, so we'll see. I might get into doing lives a bit more once a week, say, for example, and do a wooden house build, which is one of the things I'm just started again today. So I think that's pretty much it. So I'll do a bit of a show and tell as well. So I shall swap my camera over now and go and have a look at what's on my craft bench. So just bear with me 1 second, because it's been a long time since I've used use StreamYard. So there we go. My sticker board of stickerage, and there we go. Let me move over here. Now the only downside is while I'm over here I can't see chat because I haven't moved it over to the other monitor and I cannot be bothered messing about, so you just have to bear with me. Let me see if I can just quickly drag this screen over if my monitor's going to play, and just, oh, there we go. Right, so one of the first things I made after I made Emma's, so I've got stuff in it, after I made Emma's drawstring bag, I will show you the one that I made for myself afterwards, but I made myself this huge tote bag. Have to excuse me, the dog's been brushing past, so it's like, oh. So yeah, so that's a little bag I made for myself for keeping all my D&D stuff in, and it is fully reversible, so I was quite chuffed with that, how it worked out. So yeah, this is one of the things that I've been making a lot of for, as a few of you may know, I actually have a little small business, so some of the ideas I've turned them so that, you know, I can make them and make a little bit of a profit, so to speak, to buy more materials and more crafting supplies. And then with a little bit of the material I had left, I just made myself a little pencil case like that, and then my dice bag. Now this was probably the trickiest thing I've made so far, because as you can see, the thankfully it's mine, as you can see there. As I was stitching it all together, the seams joined, made a right mess, and I couldn't get my cord through, so yeah, I ended up having to cut it a little bit, but yeah, it's only for me, not to, thankfully Emma's didn't turn out quite like that, but yeah, all my D&D dice. So there we go, that's that. I'll just get all the sewing things out of the way first that I made. Now Carl did show a few things off last night, but obviously not everybody was on the stream last night. So can anybody guess what this is? No hints, those that were on the stream on the Saturday night crash last night, but can anybody guess what it is? I think everybody who's on was actually on the chat, and it's again reversible. So what it actually is a bowl cozy, and I came up with the idea because my hands, if you're eating a bowl of ice cream, your hands get cold. If you're eating a bowl of soup, your hands get hot. So yeah, it's perfect for putting your bowl in, and you know, no more burnt or freezing fingers. And yeah, Carl likes it that much. He wants one now, but he wants it in Star Wars material, which I haven't got, so I'm going to have to do some hunting around for that. And Lee, if you let Jackie know that I did have a look for some Liverpool material, but the ones the only thing I could find, it's too big a print. It wouldn't be able to make a bookmark. So Unfortunately, I don't know what to do with that right now. I've dropped it on the floor, but I will keep looking. And talking to bookmarks, that's another thing that I started on. And here we go. They're called a corner bookmark. So a little bit different to what you would normally think as a bookmark. But basically, the corner of your book or your page that you're on tucks up into there like that. Haven't got a, oh dear, haven't got a, oh, here we go. Here's a book. No, it's a paper book, but it'll do the trick. So you got your page and it'll sit like that. So yeah. And then obviously I've only got it in some of the scrap Lord of the Rings materials left that I had left after making Emma's things. And there's that. So yeah, that one's going to be posted out at some point. And again, I've just made this tote bags in different sizes. This one's just a mini one, so it's only about 10 by 10 square ish, 10 inches that is, but again fully reversible and like that. So yeah, absolutely love my sewing machine. So you know, sometimes it's non-stop all day, and then again just a bit bigger but in Lord of the Rings. So that's my sewing things that I've been doing. And the other thing I'm enjoying making is cards. So I've been making cards. That's what this sort of paper is for making things like this, craft paper. So yeah, I've been getting into making cards. Trickier than you might think, getting all the flipping measurements right, but yeah, they look nice and effective once they're ready. Because I made one or two in the past, because I made Kevin one, I think I remember rightly, and Jackie, and I used to just make them for personal people, but now I just make them in batches, and then obviously they're the sort of things that I can sell at the fairs. And stepping away from that, we'll get into building. This is my first attempt at an actual scale model. Just 1 second, I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Haven't done so much talking in ages. So right, scale model, like I say, first attempt at building a scale model. I got this 12 months ago, a little over 12 months ago, at the Perth show back then, and I got it for the bargain price of £10. So I thought, well, it's not too bad. It's the sort of thing that, you know, you're not paid an awful lot of money on it, so if you don't like doing it, then it doesn't matter too much. And to be perfectly honest, I still can't decide whether I like building scale models. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But it's true. I've got to be honest. But yeah, let me show you. Oh, camera's that way. So there you go. That's where I'm up to so far in the build process. Pretty much all done. I have taken photographs of it, and a few of them have gone up. But yeah, so as you can see, there's the 2 batteries there, and the seat sits there, but I can't decide whether to glue the seats on or leave it off, because it seems silly having the detail of the batteries there and then gluing the seat down. So that's why it's not glued into place just yet, because I can't decide what to do. And that's pretty much it. But this one is going to be painted not as per the colours on the box, because obviously it should be like that. I will be painting it black and using my M4H decals. I was hoping that I'd have it finished to display on the table while we were there at Perth this year. Because for those who don't know yet, Carl and I are volunteers now for Models for Heroes. So all the Scottish shows, the model shows that are here, we have we do the M4H stand. So a couple of weeks back we were at the Perth show again, but this time as official volunteers. So yeah, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using all the small decals when I come to paint this. So that's why they are in that box, and then hopefully it should be finished at some point. But like I say, I'm not 100% sure whether I like building scale models or not. The downside is I did find another bargain, another scale model, another £10 bargain, and it's this. And it's a different make. It's not a Academy, it's an ICM, and it's a London Taxi. Now, the reason I got it is because my dad, he's this the die-cast cars. He collects die-cast cars, has done ever since he was a little boy, and he's got hundreds and hundreds of them. And he still makes them now sometimes. But when I saw this, I thought it'd be nice to have a go at building it, maybe, and basically give it to him for his birthday this year, because he will be 80. Gosh, that makes me feel old. So yeah, it's not a bad little kit. It seems like it's going to be relatively straightforward to put together, but we'll see. I can see me ending up saying, Carl, can you build that for me? but no, I might persevere, because I do need to finish this. So that's that. So that's that part. But what I have started building is this. I did show this off. Let me get it out. Gave you a quick peek of it, or Carl did anyway, last night. This is the frame. It's called Warm Corner. And these are all the little pictures that will be dotted around or whatever. What it will look like when it's finished, hopefully, is this. Don't know if that's in focus or not, can't quite tell. So yeah, there's lots to it. I've only just started it yesterday, but that's what I'm currently working on. Because like I say, I'm not 100% certain whether I enjoy building the scale models or not, but if I break it up a little bit with other things, then I can cope. So what I might do now is, some of these need tidying up a bit. The paper has, if you can see here, it's overlapped a little bit, so I need to trim them up before I start sticking them onto the walls. So that's where I'm up to, the update. Now I can either shut up and bugger off, or I can sit and do a spot of crafting. So I think I'm going to sit here and do a spot of crafting. I will actually see if I can reach my mouse, if my mouse is going to work, and I will check through the chat, see where we got up to. And where are we? Right, Dave, there we go. Dave says, "Pick's not the same, Lisa. We need you back." I know. It's been a long time. But yeah, what I might do is, I was discussing it with Carl earlier. If this Sunday slot at 3 o'clock isn't overlapping with anybody, then I might start doing Sunday at 3. Call it, like I say, afternoon tea at 3. It's been a while since I've done any diamond art, to be perfectly honest. So it's going to be, if I do continue, it's going to be one of those where it'll be popping on for an hour and just possibly working on whatever I'm working on at that point and just having a natter. If anybody's about on the occasion, I might invite you in and join me actually on the stream. Like I say, we'll see how it goes. I honestly don't know what's what. The only downside with the Sunday is I can't guarantee every single Sunday. Because obviously with my small business, if I've got a fair going on on a Sunday, then I don't get in till 4 or 5 o'clock at night. So I would have to skip that week. And also, obviously, like I said, as we are Models for Heroes volunteers, if there's a show that's taking place on a Sunday and we're there, then again, I won't be able to be here. But I must admit, I think I prefer, again, if I'm not overlapping with anybody, then I like this slot. Sunday afternoons is a bit easier than rushing, especially a Tuesday night. Obviously, other people have taken over the spot on Tuesday night, had done before, hence why we decided to stop doing it. So basically, yeah, it wasn't just that though. Put my teeth in, with working back in the office on a Wednesday as well. It was hard because I was getting up at like 5:30 in the morning. We were finishing here at 9:30 at night, sometimes going on till near enough 10 o'clock. So it was a case of we'd finish that and then we'd be up at the crack of dawn having to get ready, sort of finish here, switch the PC off and straight to bed some nights. So yeah, a bit more chilled on a Sunday afternoon. So yes, David, watch this space. I'll keep you posted. And we have been joined by Mike. Good afternoon, Mike. Mr. Scaly Models himself. I'm very good. I hope you're doing well, mate. And David saying, Lisa is showing off the blue stuff. The blue stuff? No idea. So where are we? Oh, Marcy's gone. I missed her. Sorry, Marcy. Hopefully catch you back here before I log off. Everybody's saying hi to Mike. David's saying, I love the bowl holder. Yeah, they're pretty cute. So yeah, I'm going to be making a few of those next week. Ready, because I know I have a fair again towards the end of June or sometime in June anyway. So get a few more bits and pieces made. I say they better in Star Wars. Yeah. I'm sure you would. And Grogu. Yeah, Grogu. Bags are great. Thank you, David. Yes, they, like I say, at first they were a bit what's it to make, but yeah, getting there. And Willie's Jeep. Is it Willie's Jeep? I have no idea. I keep seeing light utility truck. and it was accurately reproduced in Vietnam War. Highly detailed engine room and suspensions. Plentiful accessory parts. So there we go. And Jackie's saying, yes, I have got one of those, one of Lisa's cards, and so does Kev. Yes, thank you. That's how I started, I think, making for other people. I never got one, Jackie. I don't know when your birthday is, David. I'll have to have a look on Facebook. If it's on Facebook. I don't know when your birthday is, sorry. The old car, yes, it is nice. Like I say, as soon as I spotted it, I thought my dad straight away, because that is the sort of thing he would absolutely love. But yeah, hopefully I'll get around to making it. His birthday is not until November, so I've got plenty of time. We'll see. We'll see. And the other Jackie has joined us saying, hello, Lisa and everyone in chat. Hope you are all good. I am not too bad, thanks. Cool, that's fantastic. I was just saying to Lee when I was showing off the bookmarks, Jackie, that the only material I've found with the LFC logo on, it's quite a big emblem print, so it wouldn't fully fit on one of these, I'm afraid. But I'll keep looking. I'll see if I can spot anything that's a bit smaller. You never know, there might be some out there. And David saying, everyone missed my birthday, lol. Well, if it's not down on your Facebook, then what can I say? Oh dear. That's my go-to. If it's not done on Facebook, then no, I'll miss it. And we're joined by the lovely Ross. Hi, Ross at Scale Model Ninja. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well, bud. Long time no see. See, that's the thing. Ross is on at 10 o'clock at night. That's almost my bedtime. I'm starting to wind down then. I'm usually sitting downstairs, just chilling, reading a book or whatever I'm doing, just to wind down before bed. So I feel awful, but I usually tend to go back and watch it on rewind. And then David saying hi to everybody, and everybody's saying hi to Ross. Awesome. So I'll just have a sip of my tea. Now I'm going to have to swap my glasses because I need these. My eyesight is getting terrible. So yeah, let's see what we need to do. So those are my instructions. See, the best thing about these, because it's wood, all you need is like PVA glue. The kit does provide glue, but it's more like super glue, and it's not the greatest for paper. It's just because it dries out so quickly, the paper just no. So it was like, nope, you can go there. I'll save you for another job, and back to my PVA. So let's see what we have. Let's get these finished off. 1 second. There we go. Got my magnifying glasses on now. I can see. Ross is saying, I'm getting there. Hopefully be in a better place of mind after Thursday morning. Hope so, fella. Hope so. Fingers crossed for you, Pudding. And Jack is saying, thank you. And my birthday is in February and it's Lee's in July. Okay, we'll have to make a note of them. We'll have to make a note of them. David still hasn't told me when his birthday is. He's shouting that I didn't send him a card, but he hasn't told us in chat when his birthday is. So it's no wonder people are missing it, David, if you're not going to tell us. Come on. Oh no. There we go. Carpet Monster's got a piece already. Oh no, it hasn't. It's there. So there we go. There we go. Oh, in case you hadn't noticed, my new toy. This is an upgrade since you last saw me. It's a big wooden frame like this, and it fits in my, I don't know whether these A1 or A2 size of these, A3 cutting mat. So I've got a brand new one. It came with a brand new one underneath, and this is fantastic because whatever I'm working on, I can keep it on here and then just lift it out of the way when I want my sewing. So it's like, woohoo, bonus. And I got it for a great price as well because it's secondhand, although it hadn't actually been used. So clearing out rubbish. So let's see what we've got here. Just trimming off. Now, on one of the videos, I can't remember which one it was, I think it might have been at the end of my Soho video, I did say a great tip. I don't know whether anybody else uses this tip, but you know, decal scissors. These are basically, you know, a little sharp pointy end so that they're perfect for cutting out decals. And they're, gosh, depending on what make you get, they are anything up to £15 a pair. We got these last year from the haberdashery stall in the local market when we were visiting Carl's mum, and they were £2.50. So that's basically all you need, a pair of embroidery scissors. They do exactly the same thing at a fraction of the price. So for those on a budget, there's a price tip for you. So there we go. So yeah, I'm just trimming off these bits because, as with everything else, the pictures are just slightly too big or a bit offline, a bit out of line as you've stuck them down. Oh, come on. There we go. But yeah, cute little things, little clock go on the wall. Not sure what that one is. That's for that piece there. Those I've got to make. Those I've got to cut out and make. Don't lose that again. There we go, put you there. So let's have a look. So yeah, so what do you guys use for decal scissors? And please don't argue with me about saying decals. I think it sounds better than decals. Because I know I used some people tell me off. It's not decals, that's the American way of saying it. It's decals. So, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think it really matters how you say it. I'll just finish snipping these off and then we'll have a look, catch up with chat. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know they're tiny and really I should be holding them with tweezers, but you can guarantee the second I get hold of it with tweezers, it goes ping and flies somewhere. So it's that one. And then that one. So let's have a look. Oh gosh, I've gone right. So you need a prick stick, Lisa. Yeah, I did actually get one of these, but I don't know. I quite like my PVA glue because this has got quite a narrow little. Because this is what I use for my card making, so it's got quite a very fine hole at the end, so it doesn't give out too much glue, which is pretty good. Oh no, here comes trouble. Good afternoon, Dan. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're on your best behavior. That's probably no, Dan's never on his best behavior. And it's back in April, so we've just missed it. Well, I'll be sending you something soon anyway next week once I get to the post office. My birthday in 2 weeks, the big 50. Oh, Ross. Good grief. Are we having a big birthday celebration on your channel? The Ross's birthday bash. And there won't be tea, there'll be champagne. Don't worry, it's not that hard reaching 50. I've been there, done that. I am not telling you how old I am next week. And don't forget, Lee has got a new name. He's called Pansy Potter. Poor Lee. Poor Lee. Everybody's saying hi to Dan and Ross. Right. Better not let Carl play with them. He will probably stick himself with them. Oh dear, yeah. Oh, right. They are mine. Oh, yeah. Carl's alive. He's there. They are actually. When Carl's not using them, I pinch them. And then when he needs them, he pinches them back. Thankfully, we're both in the same room for crafting, so it's not like I've carried them off a million miles away. Yeah, Ross, LOL. Oh dear, don't show them to Carl. He will pinch them. Yeah, they are Carl's. I use a scalpel. Okay, yeah. I know it sounds silly. tried a scalpel and I nearly ruined one of the pictures on the Soho Time. That's why I ended up starting using the decal scissors for cutting these out, because they're so tiny. It's just, oh, that's why I need the magnifying glasses on as well, because as you can see, it's just to make sure you can get it straight. And I seem to be able to control these better for a straight line than I can a scalpel. So yeah, you can tell I'm not a surgeon. I use a chainsaw for decals because I hate decals. It's a bit like Carl with his PE. Yeah. Carl usually chucks that out the window. Carl hates PE. Anything if he's got PE on it, it's like, nope. I dread to think if his new toy that he's going to be building soon has got any PE on it. I'm not sure. He hasn't said. So, Mike saying hi to Carl. Keep wanting to call you dad. So used to everybody used to call you dad. Decoupage scissors Jackie uses. Yeah, I suppose they're the same sort of thing, aren't they? The thing is, it's weird if the second you start calling things craft scissors or something specific like for decal scissors or decoupage scissors, they like smack a huge chunk on it. So it's just mental. Ooh, cake, I hope, lol. No, as of Monday, as of tomorrow even, that's it. Well, me anyway. I don't know about Carl. I don't know whether Carl's going to join me, but I really, really need to start losing weight. We've got our fingers and toes and everything crossed that we can go away for a week back over to Spain in September while we're off. So I need to be able to fit into my shorts because since last September, with all the, well, yes, let's not go into anything political. So I will just leave it there. But yes, I have put on a few pounds since last September, so I don't think my shorts will fit me anymore. So I need to lose some weight. And also for November, when we are down in Telford. So, because I should imagine there will be alcohol and nice food in an evening. So, yes. And James is saying, do you get a letter from the king? I think that's from... Are you being sarcastic? I am not that old, James. Or are you referring to Ross being 50? Because if you'll be in big trouble. We already owe you a slap for other things. You're going to get one hell of a beating by the time we come to meet you in November. I'm always well behaved and cute as a Care Bear. Of course you are, Dan. Ross. I doubt it. Like most of my birthday, they generally get ignored. Oh dear. I must admit, I tend to. I'm not even sure if Carl's working on my birthday. Yeah, Carl's actually No, he's not. Looking in the wrong column. Carl's actually off on my birthday this year, so no idea what we'll be doing, but we'll see. Mike saying hello to James. And everybody else. Like your picture frames. He keep pinching. Oh dear, yeah. I'm waiting for them to come back down to half price again so we can get a couple more. Because, yeah, the stash is starting to dwindle. David's on about the frames, that you keep pinching my photo frames. And Steve. Hi, Steve. Good luck, Lisa. I'm assuming that's for the weight loss. Oh, God, I hope so. I'm going to try and do what I did last time, which is I'm not calorie counting or doing Slimming World or anything like that. I am just going to be trying to keep my carb intake under 100 and get back to actually walking, because that's been my downfall. Because I've been either on the computer or crafting, I've done a hell of a lot of sitting down these last few months, which is very naughty. And because I'm back at work as well, where basically the car park is, yeah, what, 100 steps to the front door of the office. So yeah, it's not the best. So yeah, I need to get exercising and just cut down what I eat. No more crap, as they say. And then look, Steve, that's what the colour tea is supposed to look like. So Dave's saying, I ain't on a diet, so send cake. I can't send cake. I haven't done any baking, and I'm not, because the second I start baking for you, David, I'm going to end up starting to bake for us, and then it'll just be, I'll be sending you something else. So yeah, right, let's get back to cutting these out. There we go. Oh, trying to do a straight line while you're talking is not the easiest. And there we go. So what's on everybody's bench at the moment? I know Steve and James. Steve's, I believe, doing a Star Trek spaceship. Not quite sure which one because I only caught a glimpse of it on the screen last night. And James has just got planes, planes, and more planes.
Voyager.
Oh, Voyager. Carl's just announced. Oh, Voyager. That's different. So, oh gosh, my mouse decided. Where have you gone? Lost my mouse again. It's all the way over there. How did it get over there? Where are we? Right. Okay, Lisa, is Carl on a diet yet? Yeah, a seafood diet. If you don't get that, then you want shooting.
Lisa's on a diet, so Carl's on a diet.
Don't know if you heard that, but Carl says, because I'm on a diet, Carl's on a diet. Well, we're going to try and get him to cut down on his carbs. So yes, hopefully. And James, hey Mike, I've been watching What I Eat for years. Problem is, it looks so good. Oh, see you later, Jackie. I'll give you a ring later if you're about. And just have a natter and a catch up. Bit more talking. Speak to you soon. And Dan saying, I have a special diet and workout program. Eat lots of McDonald's stuff and then watch all the porn because it's a good cardio workout. What you like. I have a nice figurine and just finished doing the eyes. Ooh, see you again. I'm going to have to start watching people. It's just the times people are on, especially now that you've swapped it over to a Monday, David. I can't watch it because I'm working, but I should be able to catch it tomorrow because I'm on holiday at the minute. So I should be able to tune in tomorrow if I'm by the computer. I will get the notification and pop on and have a look where you're up to. Unless, of course, you're not doing it on your live stream. But hopefully you'll show it off on your live stream if I come on. And Scott has popped in. Good afternoon from a very sunny Orkney. Send some down here. It's bloody horrible. It's cloudy and raining and just pure miserable. And you can guarantee in a week's time when we're back at work, it'll be glorious. And by the way, loving the photographs that you keep putting up. They're absolutely brilliant. We're definitely going to have to try and get up there. It's just the ferry costs are absolutely horrendous. I can understand why you didn't come down to Perth this year. It's ridiculous. Bake for Carl and send me some too, lol. Very funny, David. Carl's got to be careful how much sugar he eats. Everybody's saying bye to Jackie. A seafood and eat it for Carl, is it then? Yep. Ross got it. Well done. Oh dear, everybody's saying hi to Scott. Yeah, Monday, Thursday, both at 12 lunchtime. Yeah, but that's the thing. When I work on a Monday, so I might be able to catch a Thursday. Thursdays tend to be housework and whatnot, especially through the morning if Carl's not at if Carl's at work. But Mondays, unfortunately, with working now, I can't get on to YouTube, but I should be able to tomorrow. Nice and sunny here too, Scott. It's not fair. I'm trying to stick to a strict diet at the moment. I need to lose a lot of weight for health reasons. Yeah. Walking and just watching what you eat. James is saying, Quano, I hope you wash your hands. All that grease is not good for you. Oh dear. Mike is saying, hi Scott, internet back yet? You and Carl are invited to the Orkney Model Show next year. Yeah, we'll definitely have to try and make it. Like I say, we're waiting until August, see how the money situation is. So hopefully it's not going to be as scary as we've got predicted, but got everything crossed. Good stream, big thumbs up. Thank you very much, Lee. See, I'm not awful. I'm not calling you Pansy Potter. I'm calling you Lee. So there you go. But I did say it then. How naughty. Scott, stop eating penguins. It's not penguins. They're puffins. I've put my puffin in the bedroom now. And James is saying, I am on a diet, to be honest, too. Really need to gain weight in my wallet. Yeah, I think we all need a money diet. Oh, dear. Oi, Pansy Pod. You're rotten. There's a lot of you. There's a lot of you. Right, so these are pretty simple enough. This one, I do believe, is just a case of sticking it. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Gluing it into this part here. So like I say, I always keep a pin in the end. God, I've got to be careful what I say because everything, now that Dan is online, everything I say will be turned into innuendo. So just, there we go. That's all I need. Where's me? I just make sure I glue it the right way up. See, these tweezers are, and just, there we go. I haven't put enough down that end. I think I need a bit more glue. Give it a bit of a swish around. There we go. Can you see that? This doesn't want to focus again. It's being silly beggars. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. 10 points for anybody who can tell me the name of that photo, the picture, the actual real picture that would be. Be nice to be able to afford a picture like that, wouldn't it, really? So now this is the fun bit. I need to cut this thing in half. And this is where things go pear-shaped and just fly off. So I've got my, apologize if I go quiet because I need to concentrate so as I don't snip my fingers. So line it up for about halfway. Hold both sides. So, come on, snip. Oh, it's decided to bend. Oh, these wire cutters are rubbish. It cut last time. I did loads of these unless I've killed my pliers. My snippers. Oh, there we go. It's snipped. So there we go. I just needed half of one. And it's going to sit at the top half of this picture. Let's have a look. See which is the best half. That one, probably. That one. So I'll pop that back in the box. And now this is where I could do with super glue actually rather than PVA, but I'll see how I get on with PVA. Let's put a little blob there. Now you flipped yourself over, silly thing. Come on. There we go. So yes, I do apologise. For those who don't know me, I do go really, really quiet when I'm trying to concentrate. So yeah, I'm not the sort of person who can't talk while they're doing things. So I shall leave that. Oh, I need to glue this bit down. I forgot about this bit. So I shall just... I think it's these tweezers, they're rubbish. Don't grip anything very well. Should still have just enough to sit the right way round. And I've dropped it. And all the glue's just come off onto my board. Oh, come on. There we go. So that needs to dry. I shall get a tissue before I end up gluing something down to there. And we'll catch up with chat in a second. Right, where am I? Oh, and Scott is saying, hi Dad, yes, internet sorted. All I will say is tiny fingers and buttons. James, I have special uses for grease. Makes good lube. Oh dear. I am a puffin in the Midlands. Yeah. Sorry, did I hear you're puffing in the bedroom? Jackson Pollock. It's the sunflowers, yeah. Wasn't the sunflowers by Van Gogh? Lisa, have you been doing a Van Gogh heist? Yeah, on the miniature level, yeah. As if I would. Also, Lisa, you keeping your endos to yourself. If it will not snip, get a ruddy big axe and go all wacky. Yeah. Dan, are you offering your head again? You're as wacky as they come. Oh dear. Just goes for, it's going downhill again. Thank you, David. Yeah. Oh goodness me. So what I will do is now I've got to make a wall light, which is this one here. So we need to have a look through the bags, and I need parts number, not sure if these are B, on the wood board or actually loose. So you'll just have to, right, there's the piece of wood. So that's A. Right, I think they are loose in this bag here with, are they in bag number 2? Bag number 2, yes. And the other bits are in bag number 3. So, bag number 2. I need that piece there. That piece there and that there. And then out of bag 3. Oh gosh. Can chuck that. Don't need that anymore. Right, which one is it? I'm assuming it's going to be that one there. Because it's not actually numbered. It looks like that one. It's the right sort of size. Because that's the only one I've got that resembles that shape, so it must be. And then I've got 2 golden eyelets that I need. There they are. Oh. So they've slid back in the bag. So there's that. And that. Okay. So what we do now is we take that goes in. It's not going to need any glue, but it has splintered the wood a little bit. And then that one's going to need gluing though. Right. It's time to try and use a little bit of this, which is going to be fun because it comes out quite fast. So where am I? I shall use back of that. And oh, come here. One of those. See what I mean? This is very much like super glue. So it'll be good for this sort of stuff, for making sure the metal glues down. Probably gone a bit overboard there, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be using it on many parts. So, oh gosh. There we go. And then that bit needs gluing on the inside of there. Get a bit of a push. I just have to keep watching that because it might end up, doesn't look particularly straight. So I'll have to leave that to dry before I finish building the rest, although I can do that bit onto there. There we go. The two halves are done. All I need to do once those two have glue set is to just slot them back in. So what? Let's have a look. Where did I get up to? Time for pork chop dinner. Ooh. Sorry, Lisa. And all I have to bow out. Gosh, it's 4:15. Thanks for stopping by anyway, David. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Have fun, Lisa. It is nice to see you back, whatever you decide to do. Thank you, David. And he's saying bye. See you soon. I didn't actually realise what the time was, so, but yes, I'm going to have to leave those to dry. So I was only planning on popping on for an hour anyway. So just bear with me 1 second. Oh, this does not want to, there we go. I shall swap my camera back once I've cleared my table and chair. And there we go. So yes, thank you very much everybody for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I was really surprised and happy that I had so many people keeping me company this afternoon. So yes, watch this space. I'm not 100% certain whether I'll continue doing it on a Sunday afternoon, although I do quite like this chilled Sunday afternoon thing. So yeah, and like Lee says, Anfield Road, he's going to be live at 6 p.m. today. If anybody's free, pop over and tune in over there. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. And I haven't got an outro done anymore because obviously my last outro says see you next week, and I can't guarantee that I'm going to be here next week, but we shall see. What's Dan saying now? Don't look now, but there's a dodgy dude just over your right shoulder. I know. I've been married to that dodgy dude for many years. So yeah, okay. Thank you again, and stay safe, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye for now.